Oh. Today's vlog every day in August and Simon is to tell you what apps I check first thing every morning. Twitter. The answer's Twitter. There are other apps I check as well. The YouTube creator app that has all the comments on, emails, Facebook group, my bank balance. But on the whole, it's always Twitter first, and that's not just first thing in the morning. That's every time I turn my phone on. I think I have a Twitter problem. Do need to check an app now as well, which is my calendar app, because my board up on the wall that I use for organisation-y stuff, I haven't written on since Thursday. Need to work out what I'm supposed to be doing for the next couple of days. I think this just about gets us up to date. So, got a lot to fit in today, because tomorrow is that. I don't know if I'm going to get 4 Football Manager Atletico Madrid videos done. That's a bit ambitious. We'll find some time on Thursday maybe to do a few more of them, but then I'm out again on Friday. What we are going to take off of here is... I'm officially done with running. I'm too broken. We'll get on with the yoga, I think. There is one other app I'm checking rather a lot today. The DPD app. I'm just checking that there's no scary personal information on here. Good. It's mobile phone upgrade day. My new phone is due here within the next hour and a half. It's 11:02. It's due between 11:26 and 12:26 when a nice man called Andy is going to... I don't think it's that Andy. If it is, he could just give me it now. But new mobile phone arriving. It's every nerd's favourite day of the 2 years. Because we can't have them yearly anymore, because they cost too much. Well, the DPD app said 11:26. It arrived at 11:28, but at 11:29 our Tesco food shopping order has arrived. So I'll be a responsible adult. We put the new phone down and we sort out the shopping. This shirt, by the way, is massive. Shopping put away, and while we were doing it, potentially an even more awesome parcel arrived. I'm so excited I'm opening this one first, because this is what I think it is. I've not actually seen this in the flesh yet, but it's possibly going to be the greatest t-shirt in the history of the world. Look at that. That is awesome, with Lollujo on the back as well. They are currently available from the... Currently not available. I repeat, not available. Ignore everything past Kev was saying. Since recording that bit of the vlog this morning, I've received an email from Teespring saying they've pulled that shirt from sale because of concerns around intellectual property, and even people who've ordered it in the last day or so have had their money returned and won't be getting their shirts. If you're one of the 3 people, and I'm one of the 3, Lee McElwain is another one of the 3, so there's one more shirt out there in existence. There's only 3 of those shirts that will ever exist. Proper collector's items, but still very cool. Back to past Kev. Oh, I hate breaking the chronological order. And so to the main event of today's vlog, which is my new phone. Fully all moan because I got a phone. Don't know why I've got a SIM card in there. I'm just upgrading. My contract is up. My current phone is on its last legs. That was on charge until about 8:30 this morning. It's already down to 53% battery, and it's barely been used. Problem with iPhones, the battery just dies really quickly. I don't want to get into a massive Apple versus Samsung or iOS versus Android debate, but I have gone for another iPhone. Then basically the new equivalent of what I've got now. It's the iPhone 7 Plus. I've got the red one because it's cool, and money goes to charity, and charity is good. But I did, for the first time since... I think it was when I upgraded from my iPhone 3GS. I think I went to whatever the equivalent Samsung Galaxy was at the time, which would have been, what, a Samsung Galaxy S3 maybe, or S4? I forget which one it was. It was one of the ones that still had the interchangeable battery, and that's the reason I went for it. Because the battery, because you could swap the batteries out during the day, and that was really important to me at the time. I lasted 9 months into a 2-year contract on that phone before... I can't get this thing open. Before I ended up taking out a second contract to get an iPhone, and I ran 2 contracts for a year and a half. One moment. And the main reason for running the 2 contracts was that I just couldn't get the apps that I wanted on the Android. And since then I've just automatically upgraded to the newest iPhone every time upgrade time comes up, until this time, because I'm trying to be sensible. I'm trying to get the most appropriate phone for what I need it for, and the Samsung Galaxy S8 Plus does look really cool. I really like the fact that it's technologically, sort of hardware wise, more advanced, with the whole eyes unlocking jobby, and the fact it can have the VR and the 360 camera add-ons, and it does look like a really nice piece of kit. But I read a number of comparisons of the 2 phones, and there was the one thing that made me plump for iPhone again, because these days they're the same price. Back when I went for the Galaxy years ago, I almost halved my monthly payment by switching to Samsung, so that was a big, the battery and the price was a massive thing. These days, to upgrade onto a S8 Plus is exactly the same price as upgrading onto an iPhone 7 Plus, so price wasn't a factor. You can't swap out the batteries on the Samsung anymore, so that wasn't a factor like it used to be. I like the idea of all the fancy new tech, that's all very nice, but the big factor that has made me go for this very pretty looking phone was that the reviews said the one place this is a better phone than the Samsung equivalent. Samsung beats it on hardware all over, but still better apps available on this one. Apps always come out on the iPhone, and they sometimes come out on Android, and for me that is the clincher. I don't care as much about the hardware as the software. I need to know that it's going to do what I want it to do in the way I want it to do it, which is why I've gone for iPhone again for another 2 years. Interestingly as well, for me, for the first time ever, I've got the little white background bit. Because I was quite an early adopter of iPhone, I've always had the black background because it was the only option that was available to me at the time, but because I wanted the fancy red one, it's now got the white background. So to me, looks like a girl's iPhone, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Now, to get this bad boy powered up, and then I want to take both of them out, because if you remember, about 6 months ago now probably, I did a video comparing all my different vlogging camera devices. So the ATD that I'm using now, the G7X, the GoPro, and this iPhone, and this lost ridiculously. But we now need to compare this to this to see if this might be a competitor to any of those other vlogging camera options, because it's got the little double camera thing on there. That's one of the main benefits of the 7 Plus over the 7. But first I need to get it plugged in, charged up, SIM card in, and get cracking with it. It's so pretty, it's all red. Right, with the help of my furry assistant, we're going to test out the video on these 2 phones, the iPhone 6 Plus, the iPhone 7 Plus, and see which is better. Dave, come here. Let's film you doing something strange. Right, how do we get these onto video mode? Right, this one, where are you? This is on the iPhone 6 Plus. We're just recording Dave running around the garden, sitting on top of a sandpit and talking while we do it. And then this one is with the iPhone 7 Plus. Dave, come and sit back down over here again. That was a good shot for comparison. Dave, come back over here. There's the thing again. There you go. There's the 2 of those side by side. Does that help? So the one not shaking is the iPhone 6 Plus, and now the one not shaking is the iPhone 7 Plus. I don't actually know if there's an improvement, because I haven't watched it back yet. Let's assume the new phone is worth committing to a new 2-year contract for, though. Thanks, Dave, you were a big help. Look at this beast. That is what I call an iPhone case with an iPhone in it. Hello. Hello. Can you turn your telly off for a minute, please?
No.
I've got a present for you.
Yeah.
Do you want a phone?
Yeah.
Andy's phone?
Yeah.
There you go.
Thank you.
Is it good?
Yes.
You can take that one outside, you can take pictures with it, do videos, play games. Is it good?
Yeah.
And you're playing Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Yes.
Marvellous. I shall leave you to it. Right, BBC News, we're counting on you. We're supposed to be going to Alton Towers tomorrow. The iPhone weather app says it's going to be raining all day. BBC weather app says between 12 and 4, cloudy but no rain. Don't let us down, BBC. Although, there's a chance it might not be happening anyway, because as of right now, Anna's upstairs with the same sickness bug that everyone else has had over the last week or so. So I'm about to head back out into my quarantine zone, but for now, we didn't have Domino's for tea while she was sleeping, because that would have been irresponsible and unhealthy. I made a green salad for everybody. But we are going to call it there on today's vlog. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. If you have, make sure you pop a little thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And thank you very much for watching. Quick message from the quarantine zone. I know I said I'd be trying to get these videos down to below 10 minutes each day from now on, but there's a good reason for making this one a little bit longer. I forgot to do the big advertising plug. What a monster I am. As most of you will know, I gave up my full-time job as a teacher a couple of weeks ago so that I could be a full-time carer / YouTuber / author / all the other things that I'm going to be doing. And part of that means I have to be a little bit more of a businessman of all this YouTube-y stuff. Now, the company that I used to upgrade my mobile phone, and yes, this is, I mean, they're not paying me for this ad, but it is an affiliate link I'm about to give you, so if you're not interested, just stop watching. There's no more entertainment today. This is just an opportunity for you to help me out, because if you sign up for your mobile phone upgrade using the link I'm about to give you, I'll get £50 if you do it. Putting it really bluntly, if you take out a new phone contract with them rather than an upgrade, I get 25 quid. Either way, it all goes into that business pot, helps me out, helps pay the bills, etc, etc, etc. Makes it a little bit more likely that this whole business, self-employed YouTube thing might actually be sustainable long term. So if you are looking at taking out a new mobile phone contract or upgrading your current contract, then I'd appreciate it if you checked out the deals that you could get through lollujo.fm/mobiles. It takes you through to a company called Mobiles. They're a division of Car Phone Warehouse, so they're a proper company, and I did lots of shopping around and found that they provided me with the best deal I could possibly get. I got more minutes, really importantly, I got a lot more data, and the price was better than what I could get with the Car Phone Warehouse themselves or with Vodafone directly. It was just the best price I could find. If that's the case for you as well, and you want to help out the vlog without it costing you anything extra, in fact it could probably save you a little bit of cash, then consider taking out your new phone contract or doing your next upgrade through lollujo.fm/mobiles. Thank you for listening to me try and sell you something.